Try Not to Laugh video has Thomas and Friends Season 17 segments.
Thomas and Friends, making tracks to great destinations. The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills and a coal mine, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island also has lots and lots of railway lines. Who's that puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas!
Hello, everybody! Welcome to the island of Sodor.
Giant mutant turned out to be a tiny hedgehog. Who knew Maine even had hedgehogs?
So, how'd it go?
The trigger keeps jamming on my net launcher. But don't worry, I'll fix it.
You little dummy.
Prototype, and you did get it to work, right?
Oh, sure, right. Like I said, I'll tweak it.
Tweak it means languages, just like an Emperor's New Groove DVD menu.
Logged. Had to go with the spare.
And what's wrong?
That's why he's a really useful engine. Wait a moment. Who's that coming down the line? It's Gordon. He's the number 4 blue engine. Gordon is a big engine and one of the fastest and strongest engines on Sodor. He's very boastful and thinks he's much more important than the other engines. He pulls the express and thinks he's the best. But Gordon is big-hearted and will use his superior strength to help his fellow engines out of trouble. That's why he's a really useful engine.
Oh, lower shields, Captain. Mine work just fine. But since you asked, isn't there a way to make this look, I don't know, a little more stylish?
No!
Or stylish?
You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. And you're welcome.
What? No. I didn't. I wasn't. Why would I ever say that? I mean,
I can't play the song because of copyright.
lighten up, Roger.
Well, hello. The Earl of Sodor here. You know, Sodor is such an exciting place. There are so many wonderful things to see. But just how closely are you watching? Very closely, I hope, because I'll be asking questions about what you've seen. Poor old Toby. He's stuck. Some rather large farm animals are blocking his way. Toby doesn't look very happy. Now, are you ready for the first question? Can you remember what kind of farm animals were blocking Toby's tracks? Was it sheep? Was it hens? Or was it cows? Moo! Yes, cows were blocking Toby's tracks. Toby, you need to ring your bell. Then those cheeky cows will move. Did you get it right? Oh, very well done. Let's play again. Here's James, on his way to a birthday party. But there's something unusual about him, isn't there? Here comes the next question. Can you remember what color James was painted? Was he painted blue? Was he painted pink? Or was he painted green?
James, you're a pink engine. Pink is my favorite color.
That's right. James was pink, which I'm sure you know is not his usual color. James is meant to be red. Did you get it right? Jolly well done. I think you deserve a really useful certificate for watching so closely. And I hope I'll see you again soon. Goodbye.
Than to manhandle delicate prototype. Huh, Rump?
This is me. I think it's apparent I need to rethink my life a little bit. What's my problem?
Time to go.
Lightning McQueen!
Finest road paving machine ever built. I'm hereby sentencing you to community service.
Back 65 million years back.
Welcome to Radiator Springs, gateway to Ornament Valley, legendary for its quality service and friendly hospitality. How can we help you?
Oh, hello again. We get a lot of letters on Sir Topham Hatt's Railway. People write in asking questions about the railway or to say hello to the engines, or sometimes because they have something to complain about. This letter is from a Mrs. Parsnip. She's a bit cross because her train was delayed due to works on the line. So Sir Topham Hatt has asked me to write to her to explain. I'm going to send her this postcard of the bridges of Sodor. That ought to cheer her up a bit. Dear Mrs. Parsnip, I'm sorry that your train was delayed due to the bridge work being carried out on the branch line. This just goes to show how important those bridges are. There are many bridges on the island of Sodor. Stone bridges, metal bridges, and even bridges made of wood. Some bridges are for trains to go over, and some bridges are for trains to go under. And they're all there to help engines and other vehicles get where they want to go as quickly as possible. Without the suspension bridge, engines would have to wind slowly all the way down one side of the valley and up the other side again. That would take much longer. Without the Vicarstown rolling bridge, there would be no quick way to travel back and forth to the mainland. Passengers would have to wait to catch the ferry instead. Without the road and rail bridges, engines and road vehicles would have to stop and wait at level crossings all the time. So you can see how important the bridges are. But it is also important to keep the railways safe. So sometimes maintenance work must be done both on the rails and on the bridges. And unfortunately, that can mean that journeys will take longer. But it only goes to remind us how really useful bridges are. Yours sincerely, Mr. Perkins. Right. Better get this in the post quickly. I'll put it in the post box as soon as I get back to Knapford. See you again soon. Goodbye.
Lightning McQueen here, and I use Rusty's medicated bumper ointment, new rear end formula. Nothing sues a rusty bumper like Rusty's.
Mater, Tow Mater, that's who is here to help.
My first trip to the salad bar, and the main course is me.
We have to get into town. These plants could be everywhere.